Top of the second, 1-0 Akron. The windup and pitch home of first pitch swing and a fly ball left field by the left-handed hitting Luigi Rodriguez. Zahner shy of the track, drifts over into the corner, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. We haven't even had time. Introduce our guest, one of the 2010 voices of the Trenton Thunder. Welcome back into the Tom McCarthy radio broadcast booth, Justin Shackil.
Thanks for having me, guys. And I tell you what, the Tom McCarthy broadcast booth was not even a thing when I was here in Trenton in 2010. So it's a little extra spacious than the digs we had. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah, they had to knock down a wall, right?
Yeah.
This was all partitioned off differently. Tyler Krieger, a switch hitter, first pitch, fastball is a strike.
Did you guys get this done? Is this what you guys did?
Yeah, we
okay.
you know, we came in, we thought this, I don't know how Justin put up with this for a year, so that's what got it done. 0-1, the pitch to Krieger misses. It's 1-1.
So Shaq, what are you up to now?
Well, the reason we're here is the Yankees in-house video department, Yankees On Demand, which you can see on the Yankees website, on their social media, and their YouTube page as well. We were down here, and like we do every season.
1-1 pitch is a swing and a pop fly, medium depth center field. Hendricks waits, walks in a few steps with the wind knocking it down, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I would like to catch up with some of the top prospects in the Yankee system. No, surprise to you guys that Trenton Thunder have seen their fair share of top Yankee prospects this season. So we decided to come down here, make the stop in Trenton. We caught up with about 6, 7, 8 players here today as they were taking batting practice and came away very impressed. And now we're seeing them in action.
Taylor Murphy stands in on the left side. The windup by Domingo Acevedo. Fastball down the middle is a strike. Who was the most impressive guy just from a composure standpoint with the camera right in front of him today?
I'll tell you what, the guy on the mound, Domingo Acevedo, is very impressive speaking through his interpreter. Seemed very comfortable, even though he got through the language barrier no problem.
Wind up, 0-1 pitch to Murphy, just up and away, 1-1.
And Tyro Estrada, for being that 21-year-old here in Double-A, was very impressive as well. A lot of people use the word consistent when they talk about his makeup and what he's been able to provide on the field.
1-1, the pitch home to Murphy, swings and tops one foul, first base side, it's 1-2.
And then Justice Sheffield, you could tell he's chomping at the bit, trying to get back into a game, and he was very engaging. And he heard it too. Some of his teammates were giving him a hard time, calling him Hollywood and everything like that with the cameras in front of his face. But you could tell he carries himself well. He gets it.
Acevedo, 1-2, the pitch up and in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So for Domingo, you guys were able to keep him in frame at 6'7", 250 pounds.
Yeah, we could not make it a tight shot, that's for sure.
2-2. Acevedo's pitch at the knees is called strike 3 on Taylor Murphy for the final out in the top of the second. We're keeping you around some more. We're not letting you go this quickly. 1-0 Akron. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Thunder Bats coming back at you next on the Thunder Radio Network.
For much of the second half of that season, the Thunder were in first place, from what I recall. And they had a real tough time in the regular season against Eric Thames, Kyle Drabeck, and Adam Lowen from the New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
Ryan McBroom, a Fisher Cat, just 3 weeks ago before the trade for Rob Refsnyder, takes strike 1.
Well, once the postseason began, Thunder able to sweep them in the first round, and a large part was because of guys like Benuelos and Betances.
Here's the windup by Xiao Ching Chang, 0-1, misses up and away, 1-1.
And watching Betances that year, did you envision that he could turn into the type of pitcher he is now?
I don't think anybody could have foreseen what he would be doing as a reliever because he was a starter here. And
1-1, a swing and a bouncing ball over the mound. The second baseman backhand. Krieger tosses overhand to first. McBroom is retired. 5 up, 5 down, 5 groundouts, and it brings up Zach Zahner.
And as we know, so much transpired between Betances being a starter, coming back down here to try to work on things as a starter, then ultimately shifting to the bullpen. So it would be tough for anyone to say that they saw what Betances has become now, but the raw talent, the raw skills, they were certainly there.
I'll ask you a different question. The opposite end of that spectrum is Zach Zahner stands in. 1-0 Akron, bottom of the second, 2 outs. First pitch at the knees, down and away for a strike. Andrew Brackman, did you think he was going to be a big leaguer at any point?
I think he was on that path. A lot of this game obviously isn't just talent on the field, though. It's the mental makeup.
Chang winds the 0-1. It's a curveball. A good one. Strike 2 call.
And a lot of people you talk to, and they said that Andrew had a tough time with that. So, you know, you have to have the full package. And he did make it to the majors very, very briefly.
Chang, 0-2. The pitch to Zahner. Swing and a ground ball. Sawed off at the shortstop. Circled around by Castillo. Fires to first. And Zahner's retired. 6 up, 6 down for Xiao-Ching Chang. Well, I guess we got to let you go. The fastest top and bottom of an inning this season. Game number 121 of the year. Jack, great to have you back here in the radio booth. Hopefully it's not another 7 seasons. And if it is, we'll see you in 2014.
Adam, John, thanks for having me, guys.
All right, sounds good.